Tanisha Payne, and she's going to share some stories about her travel, community, and finding her superpower. So please take it away, Tanisha.
Hi. So this talk kind of came about just talking with a friend and thinking about traveling. And one of the big questions that I always get, like in my regular life, is just, I like to travel and I like to travel solo. And over the years, I've realized those same things that I learned, or principles or values or whatever you want to call them, that I approach with traveling solo, I take that approach with finding community. So whenever I travel, I try to meet locals and, you know, get a perspective from like, I hate like basic tourism traveling. So like, I want to know what's going on, like how do people live? So these are like, and then I realized that I take those principles over when I'm looking for a community, even if that's just online. So the first value that I kind of take with me is being authentic. I am not the most outgoing person. I am not the most extroverted person. But I try to be genuine in whatever I do. So even if I'm a little awkward, I feel a little awkward right now, I own it. And I felt that usually like that has gone over well, and I've been able to make friends through that awkwardness. Like if I accept the awkwardness, the other people are gonna have to accept that awkwardness too. Another principle or value that I take with me when I'm looking for a community or traveling is just being intentional. Being intentional about what I really want from this community, but not also that, but what I can bring. So even if this was one thing that definitely intimidated me when joining tech communities, I was just like, especially just starting out, because you feel like, what do you have to offer? Like, I've only written like one hello world. What do I have to offer? Well, you have to offer a lot. Like, I came from an art background, whether you come from a speaking background, you just being you, showing up, going back to the first point, being authentic, bringing yourself to the space and knowing what you can bring and what you can get out of it helps set the pace and tone. And then the last point I bring, or principle or value that I abide by, is just being adaptable, which not only do you need when you're traveling, but also when you're looking for new communities, you need the same thing. You need to be open-minded to different perspectives that you can grow from. I know I've participated in a lot of groups where English isn't their first language. Sometimes English is like their third language, or how many other languages they speak. And so there's all these types of different cultural differences, and you just have to be open-minded to that. And you find yourself, you'll be able to grow from that just by being open and experiencing that. So those are basically my 3 things that I bring with me when I'm traveling solo and when I'm looking for community. Thank you.